Hello, everybody, and I am live. I am Deepal Shah. I am so excited to be here. If you are joining us here for healings and readings with me, welcome, welcome. Please do say hello, as I love hearing from all of you. Whether you are on Facebook or YouTube, you can join me live right now to receive healings and readings. And so I'm just going to wait for just a second and see as all of you hop on. Please do say hello. I want to hear from you because today we are doing something so fun. And I have been waiting for this moment because you are in for a ride. We are doing multi-dimensional energy boosts. Who's ready for a multi-dimensional energy boost? If you are ready, say yes in the chat right now. And I see Z is here. Hello. Yes, you can have a reading. We're going to get to you guys in just a little bit. But as you know, I always like to do a group reading before we do the individual readings. But what I want you to do right now is go, if you are on Facebook, go ahead and share this out to your timeline, to a group, and invite everybody that you know. Because I want to share this time with all of you here today, as well as everyone who needs a reading and healing from me today. So, I'm just going to go here really quick and just share it out, just like all of you are. Tag somebody that you know that would like to join us here today. And let's get started. So, what we have today is Mijke Ketting, and she is amazing. She is Deepal recommends brand new healer. She does cosmic multidimensional sessions. She offers quantum soul scans, and she can channel messages from your pet. Who here has a pet? Does anybody have a pet? Anyone who is here joining us live today, who has a pet? If you have a pet and you want a channeled message from your pet, Mijke can offer that to you. Isn't that amazing? And I cannot wait for today because what she's going to be doing is offering us messages and readings and healings from her cat today. How cool is that? We've never done this before, so it's pretty awesome that we have a healer that can do this type of work. And I just want to say, yeah, see, Miriam says, I have 2 dogs and a cat. How amazing is that? Olivia, hello. Z says, yes, yes, yes. I'm assuming, Z, you have a cat or a pet. I mean, whether it's parrots, whether it is a skunk, I don't know. Whatever pet you have, monkeys, I'm sure she can channel messages from all of those. And we'll ask her in just a moment. But hey, Jan, she says she has a grand dog who I look after often. So yes, even if you have grand dogs, you know, we can channel those messages. And we're going to get to Mijke in just a little bit, but let me really quickly tell you a little bit about Mijke because she is joining the Deepal Recommends healer team. And as you all know, I have now about 7 healers on my team. And they all offer something different. So if you go to the Deepal Recommends page on my website, you will see all of these wonderful healers and everything that they offer. But let me tell you about Mijke. She's a multi-dimensional energy healer and a channeler as well as a medium. As a certified medical intuitive, she also does Akashic Records reading, emotional code, and aura reading. She has this unique and customized approach to help her clients. She assists in dissolving limiting beliefs, stuck patterns, desires for change, transmuting fear, and coping with grief and loss. And you know what? Speaking of grief and loss, yesterday I was at a funeral, and that's why we had to reschedule the healings and readings for today. But I realize how difficult, I've been to 3 funerals probably total in my lifetime, thank God. And they're really tough. The toughest part I feel in India, we cremate the bodies. And it is so difficult at the time of cremation. Of course, the funeral in itself, the entire process is difficult, but how much grief and loss that we feel is totally intensified when we go through the cremation process, knowing that we're losing that body, that physical body forever. It's just so heart wrenching. And sometimes, and one of the things that I kept hearing from people telling my friend was, stop crying, your mom is going to be in pain, and if you cry it will hurt her. Well, that's not true. It's not true that it hurts the person who has passed. Right now you're hurting, you're grieving, and it's okay. You need that. And I want you to cry as much as you need to, because that is your time. And I know so many people who don't cry because they've been told again and again, you shouldn't show emotion, you shouldn't cry, you shouldn't let it out. And I know many of you have probably been through that as well. So if you're here listening and you've been through grief and loss, let me know, because I just want to send some healing towards that, because I know how it feels. And it's not right to not feel. Okay? Now, I know many, many of you are here today and you're asking for help. So let me bring Mijke forward. So let's invite her here. Hello, Mijke.
Hello, Deepal. How are you?
I'm good. It's so wonderful to have you here. We have so many people that want healings and readings. And first of all, I always tell them that we start out with a group healing. And I know you, before we got on live, you said you had a channeled message. And we would love to hear what you have to say, Mijke.
Oh, yes, I will read it. And first of all, I feel very sorry for the loss of your friend and for you. So my condolences for you. And I totally agree with what you said about grief and loss. And everybody should feel it and should let the emotion pass through, because that's the only way to heal, from my perspective.
Thank
And
you.
well, thank you for having me. My name is Mijke. It's a very difficult to pronounce Dutch name, but I'll accept all variations. So you're doing a good job with the pronunciation. Well, the reason I'm here is, of course, that I followed your courses, and I'm very grateful that I did that, because they were very helpful for me. I already had a lot of certifications for a lot of healing modalities, but yours was definitely one of the best.
Thank
So, and in your course, you were teaching us to connect with our guides. And at first, I found it a little bit difficult, because I was wondering, well, who are my guides and how do I get to know them? And well, you helped me with that, and I got to know a few of them. But what is really cool and what was really amazing for me, that my best guides were actually just living in my house, because
you.
what opened up for me during the course was that I was able to channel messages from my cats. So I was thinking, like, wow, they are just living next to me, they're in my house, they are around me all day. And I have 2 cats, one female one, and she's called Mortje, also a very difficult Dutch name. And I have a male cat, and he's from Russia. He originally was from my brother. My brother found him at his doorstep when he was really teeny, mini, tiny, small, and he was very sick, and he had all kind of like diseases and fleas and
Mhm.
fungus and all kind of things. So my brother took him to the vet's hospital, and he was there in the IC unit for a month.
Mm.
And then afterwards, my brother travels a lot. So he was sending me and my children all those cute videos and pictures of Garfield, and he was throwing balls, and Garfield was bringing back the balls. And then I said, well, you have to stop, because otherwise my children, they just want him. Well, in the end, he came to us. So he's a big, fluffy, red-haired Garfield cat. So I thought it would be so cool for today for the group if I ask one of the cats to come forward and to deliver a message for the group, for everybody in the group, so that goes very well with your intention you just set. So shall I read it?
Yes, go ahead. I would love that.
Okay.
And then there is
Okay,
a
great.
question. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and read that. And then we have some questions about pets. So if you guys have any questions about your pets, and if they are your guide, go ahead and ask that. Put it in the comments. Go ahead, Micah.
Okay, well, this message is from Moortje, so that's the feline. And Moortje is very special because she is a cat who thinks she is not a cat. So she's feeling a little bit weird in her own body. And I discovered that she's from a galactic dimension and she portals in and out. And that makes her a very special animal. And what she says is the following: Dear souls, we see your light and we value everything you bring to this world. We know that things are not always easy right now. There's a lot of fear and anxiety around. Trust that all of you are supported from a galactic level. Although you will not always be able to see us, we are always very close to you and support you in every way we can. We are working very hard to bring you more energies of love, peace of mind, and happiness. Drop into your hearts to feel that. Just by placing your hand on your heart center and bring your attention to it, you will connect to our support. You all deserve it. With love, Moortje. And what I did, Deepal, I looked at one of my oracle cards, and then I pulled the card from the deck from Kyle Gray. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. It's called Keepers of the Light, and they are oracle cards. And the interesting thing was that I pulled a card of Isis, and it is about magic manifesting. So this is the card. It's a little bit difficult to see with the light, but I hope you can see it. And that card also is about connecting to the divine and connecting to all the energies from the galaxy. And the card is about healing. So it's so wonderful how the message of Moortje connects also to this Egypt goddess, Isis. So that was so beautiful. And then I looked at my crystals and I thought, well, something is missing and I want to add something to the group energy, like from the crystalline dimension. And I picked Magicite, and it's purple with some white on it. And that crystal is all about connecting to the spirit world, and it helps with like people who struggle with meditating. So it helps you to get in this meditative flow, but it also helps with connecting to your guides and to get inner peace and harmony. So that also is so beautiful with Mortje's message. That it's the stone, it helps connecting to our guides and to get more inner peace and harmony. So I thought it was very beautiful altogether.
I love it because you know what? Right now we're settling into autumn, and I don't know how many of you guys are getting cozy, but I am loving cozy right now. But it's also the fact that we're feeling also, I don't know if you guys are feeling lethargic, less energy, less motivated, more of the procrastination, like all of that is shifting because as the seasons change, so does our body because our body also represents the seasons. So I'm going to read off this message and then let's get started with readings and healings. And
Yes.
if you guys would like a healing, please do share with us what is happening with that you would like help with. And we're going to do mini healings. If you would like an actual healing from Mijke, you can go to, I'm going to put the link right here. So you can go to anandaforlife.com/Deeple recommends, and she is available right away. So you could pick from 3 different kind of healings, and they're all around 30 to 45 minutes each. So grab a session with her. She's amazing. And she will get booked up very quickly. So let's see. All right, I'm going to look at some of the comments that we are receiving. And one of the things, there was a question. Siddhant says, is there any difference between having pets and having a spirit animal totem or a power animal?
Well, I think that's a very interesting question, and there is a slightly difference because your pet is always around you, and it's really in the physical state of your environment. And your spirit animal, it is always with you, but it always can be a little bit more at a distance. And I think your pet always also could be your spirit animal if you learn to connect with them. And I mean, they are so loyal to their owners and their family members. So I think a pet definitely is a spirit animal once you know how to connect with them, and because the trust is there and the connection is there. So what else do you need?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it could be both. And I do sense that sometimes our spirit animal totem, I've seen it in both ways. Like you said, Mijke, as your dog could be your spirit animal as well as your totem, but also where there's two spirit animals, which is your totem as well as your pet, because your totem could be from lifetimes, you know? And so, if you want to know, maybe one day we'll do healings and readings on who your animal totem is, and that would be just great. So, thanks for giving us that idea. And I hope that answered your question, Siddhant. Let's see. All right, we're getting a lot of questions here. So let's go ahead. If you guys would like a healing, please do let us know. Miriam is from Brazil. Hello, Miriam. Let's see. Uh, all right, I'm gonna go to Z, and she is on YouTube. Welcome, Z. She's asking, is divine justifications coming to my life? Divine justifications. And then she's got a couple of questions below. But what are you getting? Because she would like some financial healing.
Yeah, what I get, and immediately Mortje comes in, and she brings in a lot of trust for Z. So I feel that when Z is able to connect to the energy of trust, and that she moves out of fear and moves out of anxiety, but also move into trust and go drop into your heart and feel the energy in your heart, and then you're automatically connected to higher frequencies, and it's easier to trust that everything will be all right. So that's what Mortje brings in for you, Z. I hope that helps.
Yeah. So let's send her that healing. And anyone else who would like financial healing. Okay. Financial healing, because finances, yes, they can cause energy leaks. And so let's tap into which area, Mijke, that where you're finding any energy leaks in her finances. And let's see what you come up with and what your cat tells you. And I'm just gonna start creating the space for healing.
Yeah, what I feel is like it's in the gut area. I feel a lot of energy leaking in her gut. Like she's also having a tight, cramped stomach. And and there's also some fear-based energy behind it. So let's clear that.
Yeah, bringing in those frequencies of trust.
Yeah, I think it's good to clear all the lower and denser energies from her energy system, so she has more room to feel the trust, and that she can really feel that and really connect to that.
And this is for everyone who needs this energy. Mijke is providing you a healing who for everyone who needs it. So just be open to receive, just allow yourself and just say, I receive. If you're new to energy healing, that's how you can receive energy healing. And if you are sensitive, an empath, a light worker, a healer, you will be more sensitive and feel tingling. You may feel heat sensations. You may also feel like your body just wants to move. Because when Mijke opens up channels from the cosmic multi dimension, she goes into the quantum field. And so she's working at the subatomic levels of your cells, really directly into the bones. So allow this healing to happen for you. And let us know what you're feeling. Yeah, Shiraz says, I am receiving. Wonderful. Awesome. And also, just to open up, let's open up that first chakra. Let's bring in the crystalline, the crystal that you mentioned. And imagine that crystal just bathing you right now. And which crystal was it? What was it called, Mijke?
Not the magicite.
Magicite. Okay,
Magicite.
got it. So we're bringing in those frequencies of magicite and imagine them swirling around you.
Yeah, what I also feel, Deepo, is that Z, but also a lot of people in the group, they need support. They need a lot of support, like we are supporting their back or we're having their back, and we can bring in their guides so that they can feel the support from their guides and their ancestors so that they feel more supported during their journey. So
Yes.
I'm working on that back energy.
All right, Z, let us know how you're doing. Let us know how you're feeling, what's coming up for you. And in the meantime, for everyone that's here, we're going to pick somebody else because remember, these are mini healings and readings. And if you would like more healings from Mijke, 45 minutes to 30 to 45 minutes, you could go to Depot Recommends page, okay, guys? And book a session with her immediately. So let's see. Let us know, Z, how you're doing, how you're feeling. Carol, she says, is Bella my dog? Bella, who is her dog, is is Bella a spirit guide?
Well, she makes me smile. She really has this really happy energy, and she brings a lot of happiness. She really makes me smile, and so for Carol, Bella definitely is a fantastic guide. I mean, just set the intention to connect with her on a different level, and it will happen. And I see so much loyalty and I see so much love. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I do too. As soon as I said Bella, like
Yeah,
like I got my smile got even bigger.
yeah, yeah. Yes, really wonderful.
It is so cool. People
Well,
are,
Deepo, you know what we can do? We can
yeah,
extend this beautiful energy to the whole group. When
yeah,
Bella, I can feel Bella coming in, and that
okay.
she delivers this energy to everybody in the group. So we can just let that energy flow for a little bit, and everybody who wants to receive it, just connect with your heart, place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and receive this beautiful happy energy of Bella.
Oh, I love it. Love
Very
it.
peaceful. Yeah, very peaceful. Very, very nice.
Siddhant says his third eye is highly vibrating right now. Um, And let's see. Oh, Z says, thank you so much. Immense gratitude. I have explosive resistance, unfortunately. So let that resistance go. Wherever you are holding on to resistance, I want each and every one of you to tap into your resistance right now. And Micah, can we help them clear resistance?
Yeah, sure.
Don't let resistance become your vortex. Don't let it become your suffering. Okay, because of resistance, we suffer. We create our own suffering and pain, no matter which area of our life it is in, whether it's finances, whether it's relationships or health. Okay, because of resistance, we are not allowing the prana, which is life force energy, to flow properly. So we're just opening up channels to allow that flow. Okay, and feel that flow. All right, so I'm going to pick someone else. Olivia, hello and welcome. Mia is my cat, and I think she's my husband's guide. She totally protects him and the rest of the family. What do you think about that,
Yeah,
Micah?
that's very interesting, and it's great that Olivia notices this because you can see different behavior from house pets to all the family members, and when they're very close to one of a specific family member, usually that means that they are guides for that person. But they also give their love and their protection to the whole household. So I've never seen that when a cat or a dog or another pet is in the family that it won't work for the other family members. But sometimes they're really connected to one of the family members. So that's yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you. Let's see. I'm just gonna kind of scroll down. Uh,
And
all right.
Deepa, what probably is also nice for people to know that if they set the intention to open up to their animal on a different level and to receive their messages or to receive their love and protection on a different level, it will happen. It's just a matter of practicing a muscle, like you're going to the gym or you're practicing sports. So everybody can do it. Yeah.
I agree. I mean, there's so many times that we communicate with our animals that we don't even realize that we're communicating. Like, I'm literally having conversations, but I could tell through Jasmine's eyes that what she's trying to tell me or by her demeanor. So it's not that she's talking to me, but she is. If you really listen, okay, if
Yeah.
you use your clairs, any one of your clair audience, you will see that your pet will talk to you, you
Yes.
know, and they will tell you what's going on, just like humans do, right? We
Yes.
talk to each other without saying anything sometimes. So it's the same thing with our pets. This person, it's my business, but I don't know what your name is, and that's okay. But I was robbed recently, and my right wrist was badly injured, and my back. Can you please help ease the pain? So let's go ahead and see how we could help this person. And thank you for being here. What do you think, Micah?
Well, I feel a lot of abuse energy from past lifetimes, so maybe we can heal that, at least for this person, but also for everybody in the group who has suffered from that. So I feel a lot of abusive energy behind this robbery.
All right, let's go ahead and help heal. And anyone else who has been through some form of abuse, not
Yeah,
necessarily robbed, but whether you're robbed for something in your house or robbed um, of your dignity, respect. I
yeah,
mean, robbed is robbed. So I want you to really take this clearing as a clearing for wherever you are holding on to feeling robbed, okay? Whatever part of your life. So let's go ahead and work through that.
yeah. And I will ask Mortje from the galactic level to bring in more divine trust, because when you're robbed, you're also robbed from your trust. So I'll focus on bringing in that energy because it will be much quicker and faster if it comes from the quantum field.
And Angela says, yes, childhood abuse. So if you're just joining us, please do be open to receive, because this is very powerful energy that we are all feeling right now. So Mijke is our specialist bringing in the multidimensional energy boost today. So please accept this healing. There we go. Please let us know how you're feeling. My business. I don't know your name. But let us know how you're feeling right now. Okay.
Well, it's funny, the my business, because we can also say, well, your business is my business,
Exactly. That's how I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
I
Let's clear
love
this
that.
business, let's clear this business of abuse, distrust, and disloyalty. We just cleared it all now. Yeah.
All right, beautiful. Tell us how you guys are feeling. Olivia says, I'm open to receiving, losing my job soon. And we are so sorry about that, Olivia. Siddhan says, I have been scammed for $3,000, and then around $1,200. Would probably need more discernment and strong intuition. And we send you healing, Siddhant. So my business says a little bit better. Thank you. It's inflamed, so can't use it. It's inflamed. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, her wrist. Her
Oh,
wrist is
your wrist.
inflamed. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wrap a beautiful copper, silver, and golden wrap around your wrist. And Mijke, if you could infuse it with the crystal energy,
Yeah. I will do
her
that.
wrist, let's go ahead and do that. And let's bring the inflammation down, okay? So we'll
Yeah.
do that for
And I'll
you.
show the crystal so everybody can have a look at the crystal and tune into it.
There we go. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that is our time up. We are very blessed to be here with Mijke. Mijke, thank you for joining us here today. And I can't wait for everyone here to work with you, because these messages have been amazing. The healing has been so powerful, and I can't wait to have you back. Of course, we'll be doing a lot more of these every week. We are doing healings and readings. Please do invite your friends and family to our healings and readings every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And also, I want to remind you guys, the global gathering is coming up November 17th. And so we want all of you to come. If you are already registered and getting emails about the global gathering, you don't need to sign up again. Okay, remember that. But if you are new, we want you to come to the global gathering. It is this magnificent community of healings, an hour and a half to 2 hours of healings by 6 to 7 different healers, spiritual activists, thought leaders, and musicians. We always like to have music. So do join us. My business says a lot of the pain has subsided thanks to the two of you. You are so welcome. And I want to thank all of you for being here. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Hop on to anandaforlife.com/Deeple recommends page right now and grab your session with Mijke. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
Namaste.